Amazon Prime Day is finally here, and one of the things that just happens to be on sale is one of my favorite webcams that are out there. It is the OBSBOT Tiny 2. This little guy right here packs a wallop. PTZ tracking, AI tracking, you name it, all kinds of cool stuff. Usually goes for over $329. This is what it looks like in the palm of your hands. And now you're looking at me through the OBSBOT Tiny 2. This is 4K, 30 frames per second, sitting on the monitor right next to my Sony ZV-E10. And this retails for, when it's not on sale, $329. Now on Amazon Prime Day, that price has gone down. I think it's 15% plus an additional 10% if you use my discount code down in the description down below. There's codes for both OBSBOT and Amazon, depending on where you want to go. I got you covered down below if you're liking this so far. But one of the cool things about this is its ease of use. When you want to get a mirrorless camera like my Sony ZV-E10, there is a tremendous learning curve that comes with it. Gamma, color correction, autofocus, ISO, shutter speed, lighting. It's insane. And that's just the basics. And then you got to figure out what kind of lens you want to get. There's the Sony Sigma 16mm lens, which is what you saw me open with. That's a $400 lens. And that's at the bottom tier. It's a really awesome professional looking video quality at an affordable price at $400. But some of these lenses can cost over $1,000. Easy. But if you're trying to stay affordable, Sigma is the way to go. Amazing picture, amazing quality, affordable price. I also have a 30mm lens for other camera shots, talking head shots, professional work, you name it. That's a 30mm Sigma. That was a little over $300. So that's $700 for lenses, and I think I paid around $700 for the body only for the Sony ZV-E10. You're looking at like $1,500, depending on taxes, shipping, you name it. $1,500 investment compared to two OBSBOT Tiny 2s at $600 total. And you could do all kinds of stuff with that. It's just absolutely amazing because, again, there's auto features on here. And this is what you're looking at. These are the auto features that come with it. I didn't have to do anything. I simply turned the auto features on, auto exposure, auto white balance, auto focus, you name it, auto everything. And this is the shot I get. And it took me seconds to get going. It took me months to get my Sony ZV-E10 dialed in. Now, one of the knocks is, and I've run into this personally, this is my personal hands-on experience. In the YouTube space, we all want to use mirrorless cameras that all look amazing. Well, not all. There's a lot of us out there that love the simplicity of a webcam. One of the most common questions I get in person, in the space here, that people that know me, people I run into in my real life out here, outside of the YouTube studio, man, I want to start a podcast, but I don't want to touch these mirrorless cameras. I just want to use webcams. Can I use multiple webcams for my live stream? Can I hook up 3 or 4? And I tell them, yes, it's kind of possible. You can plug it in USB into your computer, but that alone creates a whole nother set of problems. Lagging, glitching, computer shutting down, you name it. Auto and video sync issues, because again, you're having multiple video resources going through your computer and your audio, 2 different size files, 2 different size data sets running through your computer. They're not going to be synced all the time. Another set of headaches. So I say generally, if you want to be headache-free, you're better off going with mirrorless cameras for multiple camera setup for a podcast. Now, here's what I love about OBSBOT. They think like you do. Man, I want to use webcams, but I can't because mirrorless cameras can do this and this and this, and webcams can't. OBSBOT thinks that way. But a lot of these other webcams out there, you buy them, you set them up, and that's it. But one of the things OBSBOT does is they create all kinds of new innovative ways for you to use your webcam as if it were a mirrorless camera. Okay, they have new adapters that are out right now, like being able to hook it up via HDMI. What am I talking about? Yes, right. Before I say another word, full disclosure time, very important to me. As you guys know, I work by an ethics statement here on this channel. Anybody that wants to send me any kind of gear has to agree to an ethics statement in which I let them know that just because you send me something doesn't mean I'm going to make a video. And if I do make a video, it doesn't guarantee it's going to be a good one. Could be a bad one. Depends on your product. And all the opinions expressed in my videos are mine and mine alone. OBSBOT still sent me their UVC to HDMI adapter for us to take a look at, or take a look at here on this channel. And that's what we're going to do. So just wanted to throw that out there. Yes, they did send it to me. Thank you, OBSBOT, for sending it out. Couldn't afford to buy every little thing that comes out for Amazon Prime Day specials. So thank you to them for sending this out. So what is this exactly? Let's take a look. This is one of the things that they've come up with. Now I can hook up my OBSBOT Tiny 2 via HDMI into, get this, an ATEM Mini. When you hook up 4 cameras into your ATEM Mini, it's one source in your computer. You're taking all the workload off your computer to optimize the performance of your live stream. Now, because of OBSBOT and this adapter right here, you can plug your OBSBOT into this adapter right here, into the back of an ATEM Mini, and now you can use a multiple webcam setup, and it operates just like a mirrorless camera. That's what OBSBOT does. And the reason that I love OBSBOT so much is because this is what I'm trying to do. I also have another live stream that I do, Coffee at the Cross, on Facebook and YouTube for people in my community for prayer requests, okay? But where I'm going, it's not in the studio. I go to another place, all right? And they're not interested in all these mirrorless cameras. And what we're looking for is great video, minimal space, and super easy to use. Auto features, minimal footprint, minimal space. It's a small room. I absolutely love this. This is what it looks like in real life when it's upside down. This is what it looks like in real life when it's upside right. So this is how it works. You plug in your USB-C cable into the HDMI adapter right here, and then you plug in your other USB-C cable to run it into a power source or power block in order to keep it charged. And then on the other end, you plug in your HDMI cable, and you can run this cable straight into your ATEM Mini, or you can use it to plug it into an HDMI MATRIX, which is what I use in my studio. And one of the things I love about my MATRIX is I can plug in 4 HDMI sources, cameras, and then I can send that video footage to 4 different locations if I wanted to. I love options. I love options. So using my MATRIX now with these adapters, I can plug 4 OBSBOT Tiny 2s into my MATRIX and have a 4-camera setup, and yet the only thing going to my computer is one capture card. It's an HDMI capture card going into my Mac Mini. Minimal CPU usage. You're going to leave the least amount of room possible for lag, glitching, or any kind of problems during your live stream. Okay, so having said that, how does it look when it's hooked up? Right now you're looking at me at 4K 30 frames per second. I'm going to go ahead and connect it to this USB-C to HDMI adapter and plug it in. I'm going to run it into my HDMI MATRIX, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in my setup. Let's check it out. And here you go. This is the OBSBOT Tiny 2 plugged into my HDMI adapter, and it's running into my HDMI MATRIX. I love OBSBOT for this. They are finding all kinds of really cool ways for you to use your webcam. You can use it like a standard webcam, but if you want to grow from there, but you don't want to mess with lenses, you don't want to mess with cameras, just not interested. I just want to be able to hook it up different ways. OBSBOT is coming up with all kinds of really cool ways, and one of those ways is the HDMI switcher that you see right here. So now let's go ahead and just hook this up direct to my computer through a capture card. Another way that people use their mirrorless camera. How does it look when you do it that way? Let's check it out. And now you're looking at me with the OBSBOT Tiny 2 through the HDMI adapter, straight into a capture card, into my Mac Mini, and there you go. Similar setup to the Sony ZV-10 and mirrorless camera, and my workload CPU usage, say that fast 3 times, is now down to 9%. So again, it's just another way that you can get the pros of using a mirrorless camera through a capture card versus a USB-C webcam on your laptop. Less usage. Yes, there's money that is spent on this. You're looking at a $300 webcam. Right now I'm looking on Amazon for the OBSBOT UVC to HDMI adapter, and it is $170. But you figure all of that is less than the cost of a mirrorless camera body, just the body. That's not including the lens. And what you're getting now is for the beginner, someone who just wants to start a live stream. They're not interested in jumping into a camera world and lenses and the learning curve with all that. They just want to get started. Auto features, small, easy to transport, easy to use, easy to plug in, you name it. The adapter gives you all of that. And there are people out there that are like that. They have no desire to mess with cameras. They don't want that price tag. Again, a mirrorless body could be anywhere from $600 to $3,000. Then the lens could be anywhere from $400 to $1,000 a piece. Or you can get OBSBOT webcams ranging from $300 to the new OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite. That's going for $179. The Meet 4K is $145. You can get these webcams Plug them into these adapters, $170 a piece, and your price tag is significantly lower than getting 4 cameras and 4 lenses to run your live stream. And then you got to learn how to use all those on top of that if you're just getting into it. Webcams, super easy. The price tag for a 4 webcam setup using 4 of these adapters is so much lower than 4 mirrorless cameras and 4 lenses. And believe it or not, there are a lot of people out there that just want a live stream. They just want a podcast. They want great audio. They want great video. They just want to get out there. Just want to have some fun. So again, you can get multiple webcam live stream setups in your laptop now. Low workload, low CPU usage on your live stream in your computer when you're doing it. And again, they're $169 a piece. Yes, $169 is a lot of money, but compared to 4 camera bodies, 4 lenses, think about that number for a second, versus 4 webcams and $479 adapters. You're talking almost a third of the price. That is awesome. There you go. Just a quick video for you guys today. Amazon Prime Day deal. You can get an OBSBOT webcam, and they've got really cool adapters, NDI adapters, HDMI adapters, all kinds of really cool stuff. Different ways you can connect your webcams, RTSP or RSTP. I always get that backwards. HDMI, USB, RTSP. I already said that. SRT. And oh my gosh, my brain is exploding with all the different ways OBSBOT now allows you to connect your webcams to your computer, something none of these other companies, from Elgato to Insta360 to Razer, none of those are doing that. They're just giving you a cool webcam. But what if you want to go wireless? What if you want to do more than one webcam on a setup? OBSBOT's thinking about you, and they're coming up with really cool ways to get you hooked up. So there you go. All right, that's it for this video. My name is Mike Newman. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and the notification bell so you guys can stay notified when future content goes up, because it is coming. And until I see you guys in the next video, hey, just take a few seconds. Become a member. Really cool features. Early access to videos and stuff that I release ahead of my schedule, my scheduled release dates. You want them early? Want something to watch on the weekend? Become a member. Support the channel. I would love you a really, really, really lot if you did that. But anyways, I love you all anyway. Thank you for watching this episode of Level Up. My name's Mike Newman. Until I see you guys in the next one, I'm out.